I'm here in my home community of Neskonlith in Secwepemc territory, and we are building the first of 10 tiny houses. We're going to be putting these tiny houses on the direct path of the Trans Mountain Kinder Morgan pipeline within our Secwepemc territory. And our goal is to help solve some of the housing crisis that our people in our Indigenous communities are facing, at the same time protecting our water, protecting our salmon, and asserting our jurisdiction and authority over our own unceded territories. We are hoping with building these 10 tiny homes that we are going to create a momentum with the community, Indigenous people, and all of BC and Canada to stand behind Indigenous people asserting their rights to their land and combating this destruction that is proposing to come to our lands. From the Alberta tar sands right to the Salish seas, we're calling on everybody to help and join with this tiny house warrior movement. I'm here in my home community of Neskonlith, Secwepemc territory, and we're here constructing the first tiny house. We're planning on building 10 tiny houses to be placed directly on the path of the Kinder Morgan Trans Mountain pipeline. We're taking this stand to assert our jurisdiction and our authority over our Secwepemc territory. 518 kilometers of the Kinder Morgan pipeline proposes to cross through our territory. And with these tiny houses, we plan on confronting and blockading this Trans Mountain pipeline from coming through our territory in order to protect our water, in order to protect our salmon for our future generations. During this whole summer, we've been facing wildfires in our territories, and the smoke has been hovering above us for a couple of months now, and we really see the crisis that we're facing right now with climate change and the heating of the earth, the drying of our forests that are really also devastating and really a safety risk when we're dealing with pipeline proposals coming through. We don't want to see a massive catastrophic disaster like we did at the Mount Poly mine tailings disaster. As Indigenous people, we see the housing crisis that we're facing, and what we hope is that we can create homes for all of our people so none of our people are homeless. We had a young girl pass away in Kamloops this past winter because she didn't have a home and she died of exposure. A young woman, our generation, our age, and we don't want to see that happen again this winter. We want to be able to have 10 tiny houses on this pipeline route and be able to offer people in our nation that don't have homes to be able to be in some of these really pristine, spiritually significant areas that we want to occupy and reestablish our village sites in.